Embryonic stem cell research offers real hope. Real hope for people with Lou Gehrig's disease. Real hope for people with Parkinson's. Real hope for people with spinal cord injuries. Real hope for people with heart disease. Real hope for people with diabetes. Real hope for people with cancer. Real hope with people who suffer from autoimmune diseases like lupus. All told, more than 100 million Americans have diseases that one day could be treated or cured with embryonic stem cell research.
We need the government behind us.
People, we have got to pick up the pace.
We're closing off some avenues of research.
He thinks clearly, but he can't move, he can't speak his thoughts.
My family and everyone had been told I would never walk again.
When you're little, you can tell when your blood sugar's low.
This is my mother, this is my father, this is my daughter. Why wouldn't you do whatever it takes?
You can't escape the conclusion that we're not doing enough.
The need for embryonic stem cells is large because they're the most powerful type of cell.
They have the potential to give rise to all different cell types of the body.
We're talking about whether or not we would use that group of cells to save lives.
It's time we utilize the best knowledge we have.
Millions of Americans who are praying for a cure and for whom embryonic stem cell research may hold the key. Sorry, the federal government is opting out.
I have tried to negotiate with the White House for 2 years.
The issue is bubbling up, if you will, in the states.
The federal government hasn't participated with the full vigor in this area as it has in others.
The federal funding, which is so important part of health research, is not available.
And they shouldn't have the right to stop people who need the benefits that might come from embryonic stem cell research from getting those because it doesn't fit within their moral structure.
I don't think there is anything more pro-life than treating and helping the living.
Why wouldn't we give them that hope? And why wouldn't we give them that reality? Give them a chance at life.
Today, with the executive order I am about to sign, we will bring the change that so many scientists and researchers, doctors and innovators, patients and loved ones have hoped for and fought for these past 8 years. We will lift the ban on federal funding for promising embryonic stem cell research. At this moment, the full promise of stem cell research remains unknown, and it should not be overstated. But scientists believe these tiny cells may have the potential to help us understand and possibly cure some of our most devastating diseases and conditions, to regenerate the severed spinal cord and lift someone from a wheelchair, to spur insulin production and spare a child from a lifetime of needles, to treat Parkinson's, cancer, heart disease, and others that affect millions of Americans and the people we honor those we know who use their influence to help others and bring attention to this cause. People like Christopher and Dana Reed, who we wish could be here to see this moment. You know, one of Christopher's friends recalled that he hung a sign on the wall of the exercise room where he did his grueling regimen of physical therapy, and it read, "For everyone who thought I couldn't do it, for everyone who thought I shouldn't do it, for everyone who said it's impossible, see you at the finish line." Christopher once told a reporter who was interviewing him, if you came back here in 10 years, I expect that I'd walk to the door to greet you. Now, Christopher did not get that chance. But if we pursue this research, maybe one day, maybe not in our lifetime or even in our children's lifetime, but maybe one day, others like Christopher Reeves might.
Words used to come so easy, I could reach out and touch the sun. Now my back is sore and I can't stand up. I'm ready for the cure to come. I'm tired of the wait for the waiting. Can't shake it out of my mind. waiting for nothing to happen. I've been beginning to run out of time. Come on, we need to get going. There's so much more we can do. Life is for the living, and my life is worth living too. My life is worth living.